You guys really did start off on a tear. It's not like you've gotten blown out necessarily.
Not other than last week.
Well, that was kind of a right. Like, can we call it a hiccup, maybe?
It was just a setback, minor setback.
Okay.
But I think we're good now. We're good now.
Okay, what's the difference? Why do you feel like you're good?
I just think we had a better week of practice.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it all started kind of earlier in that week. You know, I think we kind of over prepared for Peyton Manning.
Okay.
And we really didn't want him to be able to throw the ball over our head, and that's exactly what he did. So it's just freak thing. We over prepared for him, and I mean, we just wasn't comfortable out there, you know, and he kind of just had his day. But that's all right, we'll see him again.
Does that make you guys more fired up now? I mean, surely having 2 close losses, you know, you wanted to have this bounce back game and a big statement game if it were against the Colts and you didn't have it. So does that make you even more fired up now?
Thank you. I think so. It's kind of like we're back in a corner now. You know, we're kind of fighting for our season, and it's like this is a must-win game. We gotta go. We play Miami. They're 2-3. We're 2-3, and both teams fighting to be 500. So this is a really big game, and we're just looking forward to the challenge.
#1 ranked defense in the league, Baltimore, and
nothing new, by the way.
Nothing new, but the turnovers have just killed you guys the last 2 weeks. You got a rookie quarterback in there, and everybody understands that. Yeah. What do you guys say to him? Do you keep his spirits high? And
well, you know, the general Ray Lewis. You know, he talks to him every day. You know, he's more like you know, you ain't got to make every throw. You know, you ain't gonna be able to make a play every time you hike the ball. You know, it's okay to throw the ball in the rafters and let your defense play. Basically, is what he's telling them. You ain't got to win every game. Right. Just don't lose it. You know, and that's kind of simple. Just keep it simple for him, and then we'll go from there.
Were you surprised at all? I mean, you guys came in with the #1 ranked defense to last week's game, and you gave up 31 points, and Adai was hurt early in the game. I mean, were you guys at any point on the sidelines going, "What's going on here? What was wrong?"
Definitely.
With our game plan?
When we looked up, you know, I mean, the first time we walked on the field, we was on our own 30-yard line. Yeah. So that was kind of a shock. But you know, in the years past, we got kind of used to that. You know, it's tough on everybody else, just right for us. We got kind of used to that. You know, Ray was like, "Hey, this ain't nothing new for us.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Let's play." We 3 and out on them. We come back out, and then it's a bomb. It's just, you see a shadow, and you hear the crowd, go get all excited. We like, what just happened? Boom, touchdown. And then next time we look up, it's 17-0. We like, what just happened? All right, we got to make a play. And that's when I was hoping the football guys was with us, and Ed Reed was going to get a pick, take it to the crib. And then I was going to get a sack, forced fumble, take it to the crib, and we was going to go, you know, we was going to be this rowdy, but none of them ever came, you know. But it's all right, we over it. I mean, it's the NFL, it's a long season, you know, the season's, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. So we're over it now. We know what we got to do down in Miami.
You're like a hardcore fan. Your team's down 17-0, but you're coming up with these situations on how to get back in. One fumble, Ed Reed takes it to
He's going to do something amazing, you know. This is Ed Reed.
That's what you guys have had to do. You probably thrive on that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we know on this defense, we just got so many players, and you know, we're everywhere. You know, and it's just like, you know, Ed Reed usually, you know, he can do something like that. It usually starts with a big Ray Lewis hit, boom, and then an Ed Reed pick to a touchdown, boom, and then, you know, yours truly get a sack somewhere. You know, but like I said, you know, we went against probably arguably one of the best quarterbacks, you know, in our time, and you know, the play just never came. But you know, like I said, those kind of games are gonna happen. This is the NFL. We're playing with the best players in the world, so you know, we're just gonna keep playing.
Does Ozzie Newsome get enough credit for keeping this core of defenders together? I mean,
I don't think he does, you know, because you know he's always bringing in some more guys. Like he brought in Fabian Washington, and I just can't stop being more impressed with the guy. Like he's so fast, you know, he's playing against receivers that run like 4 threes, and he got to slow down to cover them. So I'm like, that's pretty impressive. Yeah. You know, that's pretty impressive. And you know, Fabian, and we got Frank Walker from Green Bay. He just keeps bringing in guys, and the most surprise is Jim Leonard out of Buffalo. Like, he's a little guy, he's 5'10", but he plays like he's 6'5", 260 pounds, and he's just an all-around player. And Ozzie does a great job bringing us in guys and kind of keeping our reputation solid.
How much fun do you guys have chemistry-wise on the defensive side of the ball?
We have a lot of fun. You know, we try to see who can make the most plays. You know, definitely a competition out there. And, you know, guys want to, I bet y'all go to the pick. I bet y'all get a pick and go to the crib before you. It's like friendly little competition thing. You know, we love to play defense. defense. We love what we're doing, and it's just it's a nice, fun, nice, fun locker room.
They went from Peyton Manning, and now this week you get the Wildcat with Ronnie Brown. How are you preparing for that?
Set the edge. I mean, we play stout up front, and we don't let their runners, their fast runners, get outside of us. We should do fine, and they're going to have to line up and play football at some point in this game. We take that portion from them, it should be interesting.
So you're saying that the Wildcat's not football?
No, it is football.
Right,
it's kind of strange, little funny gadgetry football, but it's still considered football.
Actually.
It beat New England. I mean, it torched New England, so, it's definitely football, but I think we can handle it.
Any revenge with this one? Because they're one win last year.
Yeah, they're one win. We're not going to say who they beat. We just know they beat someone in this area, a team in this area that
their coach
is
your offensive coordinator now.
Yeah.
Former coach is your
former coach. So he knows them, got a good beat on. He knows them pretty well. So we're just gonna see. We're gonna see what we can do.
Well, we were talking about bulletin board material earlier in the show, and your coach actually gave Miami a little.
I don't think it was intentionally. But they took it intentionally, and now we got this big bulletin board. Now we got to,
We should explain real quick in case the viewers don't know. John Harbaugh said to the Miami media that Cam Cameron did the best he could last year in Miami with what he had, which was relayed then to the Miami players. So
it sounds bad.
There's revenge on both.
Yeah, now it's revenge on both. I think what Coach Harbaugh meant to say, it was like the situation.
Here we go.
Seriously.
Translation.
The situation that all of them was in, not just Cam Cameron, but the team and the city of Baltimore as a whole. The city of Miami as a whole was in the situation. That situation. He said, I think Cam handled the situation, good for what they were working with.
Right.
Yeah, send somebody down to Miami and explain it to them.
Maybe they can have.
They can have all
they can have all the material they want. I'm telling you, that's what it is. That's what it is. But
we have an email for you from our Comcast Triple Play inbox. This is from Jim. He doesn't say where he's from, so just Jim from cyberspace. Has the Ravens defense ever told the offensive guys to punt on first down and let the D win the game?
Wow. No, we've never done that because
That's a pretty good strategy. They had 5 turnovers last week. They wouldn't have had any of the 5 if they had just punted.
Well, you guys.
I don't know. I mean, I heard people say that maybe we should have our defensive guys go both ways, play offense and defense.
What position on offense would you play?
I would definitely be like a blocking tight end. I don't know. I played running back in high school, but those days are long gone. But I tell you one thing, that Ed Reed, he can throw the ball, he can run it. And when he got the ball, he turned to an offensive guy. So y'all seen him get to the end zone.
He seems to score every time he touches the ball.
Pretty much.
Put him in Wildcat.
Put him in Wildcat.
That's the strategy.
Put him in Wildcat. Who knows?
Right. You guys might get tired, but at least you won't turn it over on offense.
Or hopefully not. Yeah. Terrell, you have a very fun weekend coming up. The Terrell Suggs and Team Sizzle Worldwide's first annual Team Sizzle Worldwide Celebrity Weekend. It's in Baltimore.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
How it initially happened, how it came about is because, our bye week got snagged. My birthday always seemed to fall around our bye week, so I usually go out West Coast, to Las Vegas and have fun. And then they took it from me. They was like, oh, you don't got no bye week. And then I was like, oh, no, I ain't got no bye week, but my birthday's coming up. So I decided to celebrate my birthday in Baltimore. And I knew, I wanted to donate. I wanted to kind of give back. I met a kid in the off season. I wanted to give back. I met a kid in the off season. He had sickle cell, and I thought how neat would it be, to give some of the proceeds, from the party, from the weekend, to donate for sickle cell anemia, help find a cure. And I thought it'd be neat. So.
Well, it's the last weekend in October, and for tickets, you see the information there on your screen. For tickets, go to TeamSizzleWorldwide.com. T-Sizzle, in case you didn't know. Proceeds, as Terrell said, proceeds from ticket sales go to the William E. Proudford Sickle Cell Fund. It sounds like an awesome weekend. What's kind of like the big... Just a big party?
Well, Friday's the big bash. We got a lot of celebrities coming out, of course, a few of my teammates, we're trying to get some of the Redskins in there because, we all kind of like a fraternity of brothers, especially since we got the 2 cities right here. So, we're trying to get some Redskins to come out some Wednesday, just to come out and let's just have a good night because you hear about all of the other cities, you get to have fun when, the Miamis, the Atlantas, even D.C.
Yeah.
But you never really hear too much about Baltimore. You see what I'm saying?
You're
so I just wanted to show everybody, you can have a nice, clean clean fun in Baltimore. So I'm just everybody come out. Let's have a good time and support a good cause.
And it's for a great cause.
Great cause.
TeamSizzleWorldwide.com. Terrell Suggs, thanks so much for coming here and being with us.